China activated long-range missiles to sink to the U.S. ship amid threat in South China Sea. South China Sea tensions have pushed the U.S. and China into a dangerously hostile dispute, with some experts warning the risk of conflict is real. This wasn't helped by Beijing's deployment of ship-killer missiles. China's military had already threatened to sink 2 aircraft carriers of the U.S. when it activated the ballistic missiles. Rear Admiral Liu Yuan warned beforehand that China's new and highly capable DF-26 anti-ship ballistic and cruise missiles were more than capable of hitting the U.S. carriers, despite them being at the center of a bubble of defensive escorts. He said, "What the United States fears the most is taking casualties." He said the loss of one supercarrier would cost the U.S. the lives of 5,000 servicemen and women, sinking 2 would double the toll. "We'll see how frightened America is." He added that China should use its strength to attack the enemy's shortcomings. Attack wherever the enemy is afraid of being hit, wherever the enemy is weak. This warning came in December 2018. The Chinese state-controlled newspaper The Global Times said the country's newest warheads were being deployed a month later into positions best suited at striking vessels in the East and South China Sea. The announcement of the deployment came just days after the U.S. warship passed through the Taiwan Strait and close to the Paracel Islands, Zisha Islands claimed by China. Vietnam and Taiwan to assert the international rules of the sea which govern rights of free passage. Taiwan has been at the center of political disputes between China and the U.S., as Beijing aims to assert control over the Asian territory. The Global Times said in January 2019, the timing of the report sparked discussions among Chinese military observers online, as it came after the USS McCampbell, a U.S.-guided missile destroyer, trespassed into China's territorial waters off the Zisha Islands on Monday without permission from the Chinese government. The Chinese government mouthpiece continued, "The DF-26 is China's new generation of intermediate-range ballistic missile, capable of targeting medium and large ships at sea. It can carry both conventional and nuclear warheads. The missiles are ballistic, meaning they boost their warheads high into the edge of space. These warheads then plunge at very high speeds back down towards their targets." As the US and China have grappled for control in recent years, analysts have warned on a number of occasions that there is serious risk of an accidental conflict. Hu Bo, director of the Center for Maritime Strategy Studies at Peking University, said that the deployment of the U.S. vessels was aimed at stopping China from taking advantage of a power vacuum. Speaking in 2017, he also warned there was a risk that such incidents could result in a miscalculation and escalate into military conflict. This kind of provocative behavior was totally driven by political needs aimed at showing force and demonstrating strength, but that can become an accident. He also said that there could be parties with the U.S. military aiming to create a small-scale and controllable conflict with their Chinese counterparts. However, how can you predict and control the consequences of a war?